into the hole, and in the hole, it's called SHU, Special Housing Unit. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like this. You see these apartments right here? It's just like this. These are all apartments, so it's a whole bunch of them like this. You know what I'm saying? And I was right here, and around me, you know what the police did, what the crackers did? They put, everybody was around me was black. Everybody around me was the nigga next door was the one I stabbed up 2 days ago. And the one next door over here was the one I banged this man up. And this other man over there was the one I banged up like week before. You know, it's all same drama. And I'm the only Spanish nigga. There's only one Spanish nigga that's on that wing.
I get up north and now I got mad beef with Bloods because I do what I do. I'm sitting down, you know, it's police everywhere. This is where the motherfucking depth of security, and I mean, all the high-powered police be at, the superintendent and all that, so you know it's mad COs. Now, this is in El Mava, you know, I peep across the joint, you know, at this time in El Mava, all the blood niggas wearing they little red belts, red boots, red shirts, red hats, or whatever, so I'm looking at all them niggas. They in one corner with all this red shit on, so I'm like, all right, that's who I gotta focus my attention on. But little did I know, I'm slipping so much. I slipped for sitting down in the first place, but I'm sitting down and behind me, there's a blood nigga, but he wearing all the state shit, all the green shit, no red, just green, nigga.
You know, 95% of the beef on the island was over the jack, because the jack was free, you know what I mean? Money had came into the dorm talking about what's up with the slot time, you know, paying that hardcore gangster shit, your dog, what's up with the phone, you know what I mean? Long story short, I ate his food right quick, whoop, sent him up out the house.
And this nigga come from behind me and splash the shit out of me. This shit right here. This nigga catch me slipping whenever we starts to get it on, but the police is right there. Before the police really get to us, I try to dip off and, you know, hide my shit, but the nigga caught me a little too nice.
I got hit 4 different times. I got hit once, then I got hit again, and I got hit repeatedly 4 different occasions.
Real niggas don't even get caught up. I slept, my own man poked me. You understand? I got hit up 7 times and I held my wounds in. I made it to my cell and collapsed in my cell on my bed though. COs did they counts. Nobody even knew nothing happened to me.
The first time I got hit, I was so angry that I didn't even pay it no mind. I just put a piece of tissue on me and stopped the bleeding and then commenced the fight. It wasn't all that bad. When I got my lungs punctured, I still fought, but I literally shoved my left hand into my stomach thinking it would alleviate the pain.
Like about 3 days later, his cousin come into the dorm. I ain't know it's the nigga's cousin. The nigga called me, I slept on him, you know what I mean? I know it's the nigga's cousin. I'm over here reaching for some motherfucking cookies and milk. The coward nigga got me from the back, you know what I mean? The nigga ripped the shit out of me from the bottom of my chin, boom, all the way to the back of the neck. You know what I mean? I pull out the ice pick, grab the nigga by the jeans, and start blazing. Boom, boom, start blazing the nigga like, you know what I mean? Like he old.
Not only was I hurt, but I was hurt emotionally and mentally because I was under the impression that, yo, this can never be done to me. I'm big speedy, what the fuck? I don't get hit, I hit niggas.
I got stabbed up in all that island. You know what I'm saying? I got bad. Everybody gets it. You know what I'm saying? If you put some work in, you get it too.
I mean, my mans had to come and scoop me out of the cell and report my injuries.
My man got stabbed up too, my dude. They ran up on him and stabbed him up crazy. Like he almost died. It was like an inch away from his heart.
The survival instincts kicks in. I want to rip your head off, I want to kill you. That's just what I want to do because I'm angry. Now I'm looking at you saying, I gotta live because you're trying to kill me. You're literally trying to kill me, so I have to kill you. You know what I mean? And you gotta go all out. You know, for me, I went from 0 to 120 in less than 2.3 seconds. I went all out.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy, man. Like, he was like fucked up. He couldn't even walk. He was like holding it. He was like, you know what I'm saying? He was like, yo, Pete, man. I was like, man, just be easy, man. Just, you know what I mean? Because when you get hit, you can't just be moving or nothing.
And even the nurses told me, yo, if you wouldn't have came, you would have died. You would have bled to death. I had a soaked mattress, a sure death.
I seen a person get stabbed up and go from being flush and looking energetic to pale and in a fetal position on the floor, gasping for air. It's just like, you know, it's like the guy went from being a living person to a corpse, like that.
Done your math.
Did a search one day. You could get anything on Rikers Island. You can get coke, dope, guns,
One way or another, an inmate got a gun back in the building. He paid another inmate to shoot him in the leg.
I'm going through all the inmates' belongings, basically looking for any type of contraband.
Within 24 hours after a massive weapons search by correction officers, 4 inmates were shot by a lone gunman as they slept. 2 are in critical condition with chest wounds. Another was shot in the abdomen, and the 4th man shot in the shoulder. They are in stable condition.
We've recovered the gun at the crime scene. It's a small caliber weapon. It's about 3 to 3.5 inches long. It's about this long. It's 4, possibly 6 shots.
Inmates were taken to Elmhurst Hospital. Officials have not ruled out the possibility the shooter may be among them, having wounded himself to deflect attention. It happened here around 4 o'clock Thursday morning. 49 inmates were inside the dorm, which houses low-risk inmates with medical problems. Officials believe the inmate may have smuggled the gun inside in a body cavity. There, it was able to elude metal detectors.
The whole building was shut down for that.
I keep my shit with me.
I make a bang out of anything. Pencil to toothbrush.
Blue, I mean, I'm a Crip. This is a Crip weapon. Of course, the Latin Kings, yellow on black.
Like I said, they'll burn it, scrape it on some cement when they go out in the yard.
A fucking mirror, a plastic mirror, break that off. You know what I'm saying? Sharpen that up, sharpen it on the cell, on the concrete joint, sharpen that up in the corner.
They scrape it, burn it, scrape it until it comes to a point, or either like an ice pick.
I mean, a hard piece of plastic that has a toothbrush. You sharpen one end, that's a weapon. It's a good weapon because it can beat the micrometer. It's not metal. It's something that you can walk through the machine with.
If it ain't in my mouth, I'm keeping that shit in my motherfucking throat. Like right now, I'm talking to you and I got my shit. You can't even tell. You know what I'm saying?
So the inmate actually did that and was talking to me at the same time. And I didn't even know he had a razor in his mouth. That's how concealed it was in between his cheek and gum.
But I put my shit on my dick. You know what I'm saying? I put my shit on my dick. Until this day, my wife be bugging. My girl, I tell her the story, she be like, you was really crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm not, you know, circus style. So, you know, you can peel your dick, the skin of your dick back, and I put the razor over the skin of my dick. You know what I'm saying? When the crackers came searching me, all that bullshit, spread your fucking wings and, you know, your hands and all this bullshit and all that, the razor was on my dick.
Just a daily routine. Once you fuck with this shit, this is your life. You live it, you walk it, you talk it.
You know, the officers got hit to, you know, putting the razor blade in their mouth. So what they would do was take Vaseline, stick their hand in the Vaseline, and stick the Vaseline in their asshole. Take the razor blade, find a piece of plastic, wrap the razor blade with plastic, and force the razor blade in their ass.
If you go inside the facility, you don't clear the mag, what happens is they put you under observation for 72 hours.
It was one day, inmate walked through the micrometer and it activated. So the man take his belt off, cigarettes out, and put it on the the garbage can so we could search him. Inmate walked through again. It kept ringing.
And when you're under that observation inside that room, they got cameras on you, got a pig on you, watching your shit. You know what I'm saying? Putting his hands through your shit like he's some type of freak.
The captain, you know, ordered him to pull his pants down and bend down and squat and spread your ass cheeks.
You get stripped, you know what I'm saying, in your birthday suit. You strip down to your birthday suit. And the first thing they tell you is to pass your fingers through your hair.
Oh man, wait, run your fingers through your head.
Make sure there ain't nothing in your hair if you have hair. Don't cock your ears. You know what I'm saying? Lift up your nut. You know what I'm saying? Separate your nuts from your dick. Make sure there ain't nothing taped through there. And then turn around and actually crack your ass.
Turn around, spread your cheeks with both hands at the same time. Show me the bottom of your feet.
You know what I'm saying? To let this individual look at your ass. You actually turning around and cracking your ass for this another man to look at your ass.
So the inmate bent down and spread his ass cheeks, and just lo and behold, they seen something stuffed in his ass. So it was like, what do you got in your ass? So then the inmate put his hands in his ass and pulled out, shit was covered in plastic, and just threw it on the floor and boom, damn razor blade came right out of there.
The clearest way I can explain it, man, is for animals in there, man.
When a brother go to jail, man, don't mean he's imprisonment, man. Imprisonment is your mind. It's a frame of mind, man.
I always say slavery ended a long time ago. But when I stepped inside Rikers Island, and it's probably going on in other prisons too, I think that is the highest slavery rank up in there.
I went to Africa and I went to the Elmina slave dungeons. That's where they used to keep the slaves in actual pens until the ships came to take them to other plantations to wherever they needed them.
Human beings who can think and feel were reduced to the status of domestic animals and packed in these dungeons like books stacked on shelves. There's so much crammed over here that some of them suffocated to death, some starved to death.
As I walked through the corridors, the same corridors that the slaves walked down, you know, I had visions of when I used to work at Rikers Island, like the same corridors that the inmates used to walk down.
Over here, there was a guard here to watch the movement of the captives.
Excuse me, gentlemen, keep it down.
And actually went inside one of the slave pens and I looked around and I circled around and it just took me right back to Rikers Island to where they used to house the inmates, put them together the same way inside these pens, but the buses used to come and take them up north to other penitentiaries to wherever they needed these inmates.
They didn't know what was happening. They didn't know that they were being sold into slavery. Just imagine being captured in a war, being dragged down the coast here and then put into chains and shackles to be taken to the new world.
Jail is modern slavery. It's all racist and it's all politics. And like I said before, it's all about paper. You know what I mean? The more I lock you up, the more money you make.
You get your wake-up call as soon as they slap the motherfucking cuffs on you and you know you gotta go through that shit.
You don't want to go to jail, dogs. It's not smooth, man. That's for birds. For real. A motherfucker will stun on you and will blast you in a minute.
An inmate has to hit rock bottom before he realizes, listen, this is not for me, man. And that's when he realized, listen, enough is enough for me. I have to do something to stop coming in and out these doors here. And when he started doing that, we started realizing that there's a change that'll come in his life where he just stop wanting to come inside the penitentiary and start going in the other direction.
I'm just one of the fortunates, man, that I'm blessed to be here. You know what I'm saying? I could actually wake up every morning and say, thank you, Jesus.
You cannot forget for a moment that environment. The moment you forget that environment, you're back in there.
Right here in my own project, in my own neighborhood, I was able to come and interview brothers around here who did 15 years, 20 years, 17 years, 10 years in prison, and just alone doing tapings, I probably did over 200 years in prison. Meaning I take over 200 years of inmates in prison just amongst my friends right here in this neighborhood.